This is why we can't have nice things. I asked MAGA Republicans for examples of nations around the world that are thriving with Trump-style policies today. After 1,600 comments, let's look at the top countries they named. Let's grade these countries by economic performance, personal freedom, and overall prosperity for their citizens. Number 3 on their list is Hungary. As of this year, they're ranked 42 in overall prosperity, whereas Biden has the United States at number 19. Did you know since Viktor Orban was elected president, they've had half the GDP growth rate of the average EU country? After COVID, inflation hit 25%. It was 8% at the same time under Biden. Hungary has already had a second recession since COVID. At the same time, Orban took everybody's private retirement accounts and put them into a national fund. He also nationalized the press, and they have the strictest gun laws in all of the EU. Trump-type policies? Absolutely. Thriving? Not even close. Second on their list, Argentina. I had to do a double take, but it was Argentina. Ranked 58th in overall prosperity. In 2023, Argentina had 211% inflation. From 2017 to 2020, Argentina's economy shrunk 40%. That's 10 points worse than the Great Depression for the United States. 57% of people in Argentina live below the poverty line. Argentina is actually a fascinating case study for another video. The short version is that about 100 years ago, they were one of the most powerful countries in the world. But then a populist authoritarian leader took over, suspended the constitution, suspended the rule of law, and made the Supreme Court obey the president. Sound familiar? Now they've fallen from a global powerhouse to just another struggling developing nation. This is my absolute favorite. Number 1 on their list, Poland. Finally, they found a thriving country. It's an EU member, they're a developed nation, they have solid GDP growth, incredibly low unemployment, and a very happy population. There's just one problem though. They're more socialist than Bernie fucking Sanders. Poland has free healthcare for everybody, free university for everybody, and you can even get your PhD for free. And to own a gun in Poland, you have to pass a written exam, a medical exam, a practical exam, and prove you're not an alcoholic or a drug addict. And if you're ever convicted of domestic abuse, they take your gun away. Less than 1% of Polish citizens are armed. But unsurprisingly, it's resulted in a safety and security rating 14 spots higher than the United States. So yeah, Poland is thriving. But it's not because of Trump-style policies. It's directly in spite of them. This is why we can't have serious conversations with MAGA Republicans. If you don't understand what is happening in the world, you don't have a right to have an opinion on it. The other countries that were named by MAGA Republicans as thriving with Trump-style policies include Canada, Italy, Germany, South Korea, Australia. Hundreds and hundreds of MAGA Republicans named countries that would be called socialist by Donald Trump. Frankly, it's amazing that our country exists at all when half of the country is this horrifically informed.
Guys, welcome back again, and thank you so much for watching this clip with me. So in case you might want to check out some few comments, so this is what this person wrote. So because the reason the pause stay was lifted when the judge first ordered, it was Trump team signed a document that agreed to pay back all tariff revenue. So if it was found to be collected illegally without congressional approval, so he is not wrong at the rate they are spending money having to also pay back the tariff. The tariff would have left US in a bad way, but what more would you expect from Trump? And this is another comment. I can't believe he is telling people they are good. They are not. People with multiple companies have been laid off because of tariff. Yeah, so guys, a lot of things has really happened in these few months that Trump has been in the administration. Yeah, what about the tariff? This tariff has really caused a whole lot of pain. A lot of people has lost their job because of the tariff. People can no longer afford to eat because of the tariff. A lot of people cannot even afford to pay their rent anymore because of the tariff. People have been jobless and homeless all because of this same tariff. Yeah, so people are getting exactly what they voted for. Yeah, you are getting exactly what you asked for. That is by the way, guys. Welcome back again to another episode. So you watch the mini clip of this video and let me know what you think about them in the comment section.
Guys, we're hitting Dunkin' to start the day. Join me. In honor of the Democrats. Well, that's it. Oh, just this golden, beautiful drink. You guys will probably catch me at American Eagle later, all right? Get your donuts. Love you. Bye-bye.
We are Trump supporters. Our entire identity is based around doing the opposite of what the left likes. And none of us have any creativity or talent, so we all just say the same thing. We will literally spend our own money thinking that we're owning the libs, but we're really just losing money. No, Greg. Do you remember when Joe Biden accidentally called Trump supporters a bunch of garbage, and then immediately every single one of you started dressing up like garbage? Those were good times. You know, we really should tell him to say that again. Anyway, I see that you're still deeply untalented over there, Greg, so keep chasing that algorithm, King. Let us know if you ever come up with anything original, you know? All right. Enjoy your golden summer. All right. Good luck.
Remember when Trump said violent crime in DC was down 25%? No, really. Watch this.
Well, it's disappointing because, you know, I know Eddie's very talented. Crime is down in Washington, D.C. Street crime, violent crime by 25%. And it's people have seen, they've noticed a big difference. So
That was in May. May was 3 months ago. And in 3 months, it got so bad that he's declaring martial law light and taking over the police.
our capital city has been overtaken by violent gangs and bloodthirsty criminals, roving mobs of wild youth, drugged out maniacs and homeless people. And we're not going to let it happen anymore. We're not going to take it.
So let me make sure I'm understanding the Trump math correctly. May, crime is down 25%. August, it's so bad he needs to seize the police. When the numbers don't add up, it's not about public safety or crime. It's about consolidating power like an authoritarian and shifting the spotlight away from Epstein.
I'm standing outside one of Trump's ICE detention facilities where they just illegally denied me entry. As a member of the United States Congress, when I show this federal ID, they have to follow this law, which says members of Congress should be allowed to go check on their constituents inside of private detention facilities like this one. But instead, this gigantic corporation, CoreCivic, had me standing out here in the sun, would not let me in, and I know they have something to hide. Inside these walls, there have been reports of sexual assault against people. Inside these walls, we've heard from constituents and family members that there isn't AC and the conditions are horrific. So we're not going to let them get away with this. And I'm asking to have my name added to a lawsuit of members of Congress against the Trump administration to say we've got to get rid of private detention facilities like this. We've got to stop the mass deportation of our families, and they've got to allow us to conduct oversight. They are breaking the law, violating the Constitution. They're acting like they've got something to hide. And I was standing there as they wouldn't even let people's attorneys come in. When they are taking away the constitutional rights of people's right to see an attorney, they're coming for the constitutional rights of all Americans.
Breaking news, Donald Trump just announced no more fast food restaurants come 2026. Yeah, that means no more good ass Del Taco, no more good ass Arby's, no more Burger King, McDonald's, nigga, Subway. Fuck, I love Subway. No more Carl's Jr. They got the manliest burgers there. I love Carl's Jr. Ah! No more ATL wings. I would like my lemon pepper just like Rick Ross. What the fuck? No more Wingstop either? No, I think that's a real restaurant, ain't it? No more Chick-fil-A. Hold on, wait, you trying to tell me ain't no more Chipotle? I love Chipotle. Chipotle is my life. Y'all think I'm lying? Y'all think I'm lying? Go check it out. It's all over the news, man. World news, top news, national news, TMZ, CNN, ABC News, Fox